Good morning, everyone. I'd like to call this meeting to order. If everyone would please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. I'd like to thank the Clarks Green Borough officials for welcoming us here.
I'll take
Thanks,
that.
Dave. Mayor Joe Beres, Council President Dave Rinaldi, Councilman Keith Williams, a lot of old friends up here, actually. Courtney Weinchesm, James Coran, Bill Thomas, MJ Igo, and Bill Egan. And particularly Borough Manager Joanne Cumberson. This would not be possible without her working at it. But it's great. It's great to get around and get out. I'll entertain a motion for the reading and approval of the minutes.
Motion.
Second.
The question, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, okay. Opportunity for the public to address the board, agenda items only. Nothing? Okay, thank you. Resolution 220119.
Approving the current payables, be it resolved, the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County is hereby approve the following payables. Lackawanna County's general fund numbers 339176-339980, inclusive totaling $3,723,185.73. Electronic fund transfers, including all payroll accounts, totaling $3,956,986.76. Adopted the regular meeting of the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County held on April 20th, 2022. Mr. Chairman.
Okay, anyone have any questions on this? Everyone's had an opportunity to review the payables. Entertain a motion to approve.
Motion.
Second.
On the question, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, okay, thank you. Resolution 220113.
Approving the PCCD grant submission, be it resolved, the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County does hereby approve the submission of the Pennsylvania Commission on Crime and Delinquency 2022-23 Intermediate Punishment Treatment Programs in the amount of $419,996. Adopted the regular meeting of the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County held on April 20th, 2022. Mr. Commissioner, here to speak upon that is the Treatment Court Coordinator, Ms. Mary Liz Loftus.
Good
Morning.
morning.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
So yes, I'm just here to seek approval for the PCCD grant that we get every year for the intermediate punishment grant. I had said in the work session, one of the things that I tried to do differently with this grant, because we've always kind of kept the budget the same, but we had a lot of other grants that we were able to pay for some stuff. So I actually added more money into the salaries, because that always just kind of stayed the same. So try and get the salaries down for the county a little bit. So I think the total of that was $30,000 that I took out of the drug testing because we are swamped. We have so many drug tests in our office because luckily we have these grants that pay for them. So that was really the only difference that we had from the previous years. I don't know if anyone has any questions.
Anybody have any questions for Mary Liz? Okay, entertain a motion to approve.
Motion.
Second.
A question, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, thank you, Mary.
Thank you.
Resolution 220114.
Ratifying a consulting agreement, be it resolved, the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County is hereby approve and ratify a consulting services agreement with John Foley, 417 Schoolside Drive Troop for 6 months with an option to extend at $50 an hour and 15 hours per week. Adopted the regular meeting of the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County held on April 20th, 2022. Mr. Chairman and Commissioners, I think everyone is aware that Mr. Foley, who was our Director of Assessments, has recently retired. His experience for the upcoming reassessment, if it goes through, will be immeasurable for our
Yeah,
services.
his institutional knowledge is very valuable.
There's also less than 200 appeals hearings that are still waiting to be taken care of that Mr. Foley was integral in, and he'll be helping out with those also.
Okay, thank you. Anyone have any questions? I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Motion.
Second.
On the question, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, thank you. Resolution 220115.
Awarding an arts and cultural mini grant. Be it resolved, the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County is hereby award the following arts and cultural mini grant for the following community organizations: Oliphant Borough, $500 for various local artists to create 10 unique designs on Adirondack chairs around the borough. Adopted at a regular meeting of the Board of Commissioners, Lackawanna County, held on April 20th, 2022. Mr. Chairman, here to speak upon that is our Arts and Cultural Director, Ms. Maureen McGuigan.
Maureen?
Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
I'm really proud of, I want to give Elephant a little shout out. They have started a cool Third Thursday art walk, so this is part of that. They're going to have artists decorate Adirondack chairs and have them on display, so I think that's a very creative project, so I'm glad we can support it.
Good. Anybody have any questions for Maureen? Oh, no, I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Motion.
Second.
Question? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, all right, thanks, Mar. And now, resolution 220120.
Entering into a partnership with Scranton Fringe, be it resolved, the Board of Commissioners, Lackawanna County is hereby enter into a partnership with the Scranton Cultural Center and Scranton Fringe for the Fringe Ukraine benefit performance to cover production costs in the amount of $600. Adopted at a regular meeting of the Board of Commissioners, Lackawanna County, held on April 20th, 2022. Once again, here is Ms. McGuigan.
So we all know this is a very difficult time in the world, so there's been a lot of fundraisers for the Ukraine, but this was a unique one. Our art community came together, the performers are donating their time, and so all of the donations will go to a nationally recognized organization, so we just wanted to be a part of that.
Anyone have any questions for Maureen on this? No? Entertain a motion to approve.
Motion.
Second.
Question? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, thanks, Maureen.
Thank you.
Okay.
Resolution 220116.
Entering into an agreement with the Career Technology Center, be it resolved, the Board of Commissioners, Lackawanna County is hereby enter into an agreement with the Career Technology Center of Lackawanna County for the administration and operation of the Lackawanna County Workforce Developmental Board Business Education Partnership Grant Project in the amount of $100,260 to provide varied career and occupational awareness activities for students elementary through high school from May 1st, 2022 through December 31st, 2023. Adopted at a regular meeting of the Board of Commissioners, Lackawanna County, held on April 20th, 2022. Mr. Chairman, here to speak upon that is our Director of Economic Development, Ms. Brenda Sacco.
Morning, Brenda.
Good morning. This resolution states that the county is entering into an agreement with CTC-LC to administer a BEP grant providing varied career awareness programs for students elementary to high school. The students will participate in various occupational awareness activities, including an introduction to welding, arts, and STEM occupational fields. This agreement was approved at a Lackawanna County Workforce Development Board meeting. Questions?
Thank you. The Workforce Development Board is starting to get a little more active, which is very necessary in this current environment.
Absolutely.
And you know, I'm very focused on that, actually.
Yes.
I want to thank you for your good work on that, and I think that's something we have to keep looking forward with.
Yes.
Anyone have any questions for Brenda? No. Okay. I'll entertain a motion to approve
Motion.
Second.
on the question. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, okay.
Thank you.
Resolution 220117.
Appointment to the Land Bank Board of Directors. Be it resolved, the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County is hereby appoint the following individual to the Lackawanna County Land Bank Board of Directors. Matish J. Patel, City of Scranton Treasurer. Appointment by the Mayor of the City of Scranton to fill the unexpired term of Mary Jo Sheridan. It's a 5-year term to commence immediately and expire on December 31st, 2025. Adopted at a regular meeting of the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County held on April 20th, 2022. Mr. Chairman, Mr. Patel took over the treasurer's job as Mary Jo Sheridan retired from the City of Scranton, and they have a person that's placed on the land bank.
I think both Commissioner Domenick and Commissioner Chermak sit on the Land Bank Board. It was something that I brought up during the course of a campaign a lot of
Yeah,
years
I've
ago.
been a chair for 3 years now,
been
and
a
it's
chair for 3
it's a
years.
really good program.
It's a good program, and they finally adopted it, and we've been going forward a lot harder with it. Right, Chris, you're on that too. Yeah.
We need to get more
Yeah.
cities and school districts on board.
Yeah, but it's a program that works really well to try to help the county get land back on the tax roll, which will hopefully eventually be able to make things better.
And reduce blight.
Yeah, and reduce blight. Anyone have any questions? Entertain a motion to approve.
Motion.
Second.
Question, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, okay. Resolution 220118.
Appointment to the Lackawanna County Housing Authority. Be it resolved, the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County does hereby appoint the following individual to the Lackawanna County Housing Authority. Mary Elizabeth Neal and Clark Summit to fill the unexpired term of Joe Iancelli. It's a 5-year term to commence immediately and expire on December 31st, 2023. Adopted at a regular meeting of the Board of Commissioners of Lackawanna County held on April 20th, 2022. Mr. Chairman.
Anyone have any questions?
Mr. Anselli, this is the last spot that we have to fill for this year, and Mr. Anselli, I believe, resigned from the board, which is why we're filling his spot.
Nope.
Okay, entertain a motion to approve.
Motion.
Second.
A question, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, okay, thank you.
Mr. Chairman, very quickly, the address was Clark's Green, not Clark Summit.
Clerk's
It
Green.
was. I made a mistake there.
You
sorry.
made a mistake.
I did. They're rare.
I'll make a note of that. Okay, opportunity for the public to address the board. David? Yes, sir.
Yes, my name is David Rinaldi. I live in Clark's Green. I'm on the Clark's Green Council. I just wanted to welcome county government to Clark's Green for this meeting, and we look forward to working with you. And any time that you need any assistance or you'd like to bring your meetings back here, please give us a call. We're more than happy to accommodate you. So have a great day.
Thank you, David. Appreciate it. Anybody else?
Go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead. Oh, thanks. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
My name is Michael Melcher. I represent the Ritz Theater. I am, this morning, representing as the majority owner of the newly formed Ritz Theater and Performing Arts Center. This company was formed to shepherd the Ritz Theater into phase 2 of its opening and reopening as a regional performing arts center for Lackawanna County and Northeast Pennsylvania. We created this after completion of phase 1, which cost an estimated $1.2 million in investments into the Ritz Theater. Many of you have been able to come out and see the efforts of those works. The building is reopened. It's 100% occupied and currently leased through 2025. This company is going to be purchasing the Ritz Theater to ensure that it remains and stays the cultural treasure that it is right here. And we are looking to spend approximately $3.5 million during this second phase. We will include purchasing of the building and a significant upgrade to its exterior and completing the repairs to the roof to ensure that it doesn't do any damage to the interior of the theater. There's really nothing that we're coming in asking the commissioners for at this time. We just really wanted to make you aware that we are transitioning into this second phase. We are hoping to be able to meet with each of you to discuss our plans. We are currently one of the largest employers of independent artists in this region. We have paid local artists directly over $750,000 in the last 4 years. So as a significant employer, as a landmark treasure in downtown Scranton, and also as a resident of Lackawanna County, I look forward to bringing you up to speed with all of our plans.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else?
Yeah.
Keith?
Yep. Morning, Commissioners.
Good morning.
Yeah, and I'd like to echo what Clark's Green Council President Dave Rinaldi said. Welcome to Clark's Green. It's
Thanks
great,
for having us.
Great to have you. Yep. And as he said, any time at all, always willing to work with Lackawanna County. But I'm wearing a different hat. I just want to shift gears for just a moment, because just a couple comments on behalf of Lackawanna County's Disability Action Committee. We have been meeting the combination of via Zoom and conference call. Now, we actually haven't been met in person, as I think you know, at the Lackawanna County Government Center since the beginning of the pandemic. And it's been some time, and this is the first time that I've been at a county commissioners meeting since then, so it was perfect timing and location,
Good.
and all of that. But I just want to assure you that the committee remains active. You may have seen some emails recently that I sent to your office about some different issues, one with an accessible parking sign that we were working on resolving on Wyoming Avenue. Your staff's been very helpful there. And then one thing that turned out to be very fortuitous, at our last meeting, we were planning ahead, talking about spring and summer activities. And one of the things that the committee was interested in doing is taking a look at doing an informal assessment about the accessibility of the county-owned parks and recreation facilities. Shortly after that, then it was emailed by the county. In fact, Tracy sent an email that the process has already started. A consultant was hired and asking, would the committee be interested in participating in this? So obviously, we said yes. So that's being worked on, and I just wanted to offer the committee up as a resource anytime that we can be involved in advising for improving the accessibility of people with disabilities throughout Lackawanna County, particularly since it's a county-sanctioned, sponsored committee, anything within government, county government facilities and programs.
Good, thank you. Brenda is the one Brenda Sacco is the one that's leading that particular situation, and I don't know if she has anything she wants to talk with you about later, but I think that we're very open, and we're trying, we're trying to do the right thing in all those
Right.
situations, and we're working on it. We have been, and I think it's going in the right direction. I really do. I
Like
think
the pool at McDade, we're gonna be making that, we're renovating the entire pool to make it accessible,
Right.
so that you can,
yeah,
zero, what is it called? Zero entry.
Yeah.
So,
everything we've been doing has been in the best interest of all of our county residents.
Can I give you a quick suggestion why you're all here in terms of I'm glad you mentioned that, Commissioner, about a particular.
McDade's on my
accessibility.
mind, cause we're
Right.
currently working on the
Right.
pool and the splash pad and stuff.
One thing in terms of a quick recommendation as far as a barrier removal, there in the pavilions, there's a nice area at McDade that have picnic tables with the benches removed on one side. So if someone's in a wheelchair mobility device, they can wheel up to the one side, yet have the bench seat on the other. So, the goal is integration, people with and without disabilities, all in the same area. If that could be replicated at the other parks, I think that would go a long way to promoting accessibility and inclusion. And honestly, I don't know. Some of them may have some tables like that, I'm not sure. But if that could be, added onto the
That does not seem like an
self-evaluation check.
unreasable
No.
request at all.
I mean, that's just one
Yeah,
example of barrier removal.
But that's something
yeah.
I would not have thought of had you not
Yeah.
told me, so
No, I
I'm always
wouldn't
willing,
either.
we're always willing to listen to
Yeah.
suggestions.
Thank you.
Anything else?
No, as we get more into it, I know we'll have into the evaluation, we'll
And
have
I'm-
more items for the list then. And,
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, no one else? Commissioners, other business, Mr. Chermak?
Just thanks to Clark's Green Borough. It's a privilege to be back here as a commissioner since I grew up bouncing around here. My grandparents only lived a couple blocks down the street, so it's nice to be here again. As far as I mentioned at our last meeting, we're still in the hunt for HR directors, a CFO. We're gonna be looking for a risk management person in a few months. So, and 911 dispatchers. We're continually looking for those folks. Very important. It's a great career and it's an important career.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Ms. Domenick?
Just to follow up what Chris is saying, the HR position, applications are only being accepted till Friday. So we're encouraging both lawyers and non-lawyers to, apply. We have an open CFO position, and what was the other position? We have a risk management position, but that won't be until,
It won't be for 6 months.
yeah, it won't be until the fall. I think our risk manager, Rick Jones, is retiring in September. We will be posting another position in revenue, but not until after we hire a new CFO. So we're always looking for good people. We have good benefits, so that's our selling point.
And nice people. I really have nothing other than to thank everyone here for what they do every day, and I appreciate it. And I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Mr. Chairman?
Oh,
Two
Mr.
items.
Jeffers? Oh,
Two
yeah.
items of note. Number
Two
one,
items.
we passed a resolution today to help the fringe benefit. That's actually tonight at 6 o'clock. Yeah, it's tonight at 6 o'clock. The location is at the Scranton Cultural Center. Right.
Oh,
So we
okay.
passed a resolution today to help them defray their costs, but we're encouraging people
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
go to the
that's,
site at 6 PM at the
There's a
Scranton
lot
Cultural
of
Center.
groups involved. There's a facilitator, but it's Grant Shakespeare, a ton of independent artists, so.
That's a young, Mr. O'Brien
Yeah,
that
yeah,
runs
he's a
that, right?
facilitator.
Yeah.
And what will be occurring tonight specifically, like?
They have.
Maureen, can you-
Sorry.
No, this is very helpful.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I should have said that. Yeah, so they came together, they're facilitating it, but there's music, live music, theater performances, poetry, all kinds of types of art. So, yeah, I think it'll be a good time. And like I said, the performers are all donating their time. So we just like that it was kind of an art fundraiser because that has a kind of healing quality to it too. So
And what time is it at?
it's 6 p.m. at the Cultural Center.
Okay.
All right, thanks, Mark. And Mr. Jeffers?
Lastly, Mr. Chairman, I think that we're getting back to the normalcy of life again without masks and stuff like that, but something very important went under the radar this past week. Our county surpassed the 70 percentile number for fully vaccinated residents, and it's a very important number that we strive to get early on in the pandemic, with January of last year, trying to get everybody vaccinated. So we have over 147,000 residents fully vaccinated in the 209,000 residents that live in this county. And it's very important that it's noted. We're 8th in the state, where we used to be 3rd and stuff like that, but the ones that are above us all have Department of Health. And that's probably why they're doing it more
part of what
effectively
we're
at this point than we
Trying to
are.
work
Working on
on
that,
too,
yeah.
yeah.
I just thought that was a very important number that should have been out there, a week ago. But unfortunately, we didn't have any meetings last week, so we couldn't put it out there.
And with regard to the Department of Health, I'm on the board, and we just had a meeting, and we did make an offer to someone for the director position, so we're waiting to hear back. Hopefully, he will accept. If not, we will be going back to the drawing board, but things are falling into place.
Yeah.
I have a good feeling about it.
Yeah, and basically, we're waiting for state funding. And it's not gonna be, like, you see a letter to the editors that, talk about purchasing another building. This will be primarily funded by the state. And it will, it's primarily for Lackawanna County, but the entire northeastern Pennsylvania, everyone from Susquehanna County and Wyoming County, they all go to our hospitals, and this is northeastern PA, and it's important. And we have, again, the state and hopefully the federal government to help us fund this, and it's a big issue.
And in order to have, I think, a proper Department of Health, like, you have to have space and room to grow.
Correct.
Because we may in the beginning be only offering, I was looking at some of the Department of Healths that are out there, and they offer a variety of services. So we may not start like that big, we're gonna start small, but you wanna be able to grow and offer different services as time goes by.
And that's part of the reason it's
We need-
part of.
yeah, we need room.
Human Services Department. So it's a big undertaking, but it's something that's necessary, and we have to try to go forward. I mean, we're not placeholders, we're trying to be progressive. And it's important, and we're gonna continue doing what we think is right, do our jobs. All right. Anybody else, anything else? I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Second.
On the question? Adjourned. Thanks, David.